The Hong Kong protests have been making news for months now. The clashes have not just been between the people on the ground and the police personnel. The tensions have transcended borders. They have led to clashes between two of the world's largest economies, the US and China. And with Donald Trump now signing bills to back the Hong Kong protesters, China is seething with anger. For more than 5 months now, Hong Kong has been on the boil. Thousands have taken to the streets against Beijing. Clashes have become the new normal, and tensions have been spiraling out of control. The Chinese government has blamed the United States for the unending unrest in the recent months, while the protesters have made all attempts to garner international support. Their efforts seem to have yielded results. In a move that is certainly set to irk China and bolster allegations of US interference, US President Donald Trump has signed 2 bills signaling support for Hong Kong's protest movement. The first bill, and the more contentious one, is called the Human Rights and Democratic Act. It requires Washington to annually check if Hong Kong's special freedoms are being maintained by Beijing, and failure to do so could result in the withdrawal of Hong Kong's special trade status, a status that ensures it is not subjected to American tariffs that are levied on goods imported from mainland China. Rejecting the Hong Kong extradition bill, which triggered the protests in the first place, the bill says that while Hong Kong is a part of China, it has a separate legal and economic system. Not just that, the bill says that Hong Kong residents who have been arrested for participating in non-violent protests should be allowed to obtain US visas. The second bill bans the export of crowd-control munitions, including tear gas and rubber bullets, to the police in Hong Kong. Hundreds of pro-democracy protesters in Hong Kong have been taking to the street as part of a Thanksgiving rally to express their gratitude to the United States.
For US President signed on the Hong Kong Human Rights and Democracy Act, that's the remarkable achievement of all the Hong Kongers. With the courage and determination of Hong Kongers to fight for freedom and democracy to start the protest movement on June, it just encouraged world leaders around the world and politicians aware that it's time for them to stand with Hong Kong.
It is a major boost for the pro-democracy campaign in Hong Kong and has left Beijing seething with anger. To register its protest, China has now summoned the American envoy.
It severely interfered with Hong Kong affairs, seriously interfered with China's internal affairs, and seriously violated international law and basic norms of international relations. This is clearly an act of hegemony. The Chinese government and people are firmly opposed to it. China has made stern representations and strong protest to the US Act.
As always, the timing is crucial. This war of words over Hong Kong comes at a time when the US and China are engaged in negotiations to end a trade war. And Donald Trump's latest move might not help. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.